Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence.
But it's a new one.
Dalton's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
But this is a new one. I changed the name. So, click on it. See if it is. It's 6. What's the score?
14-7.
Why ain't this one? Why is it this one?
You don't even know how to do it.
Well, I'm gonna send some of my friends to watch it. You can do your stuff now. No, you can't, because you can tell, because it'll tell.
How would it tell? Well, why can't I do a live stream?
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
I'll do it.
In the red zone. This play set up by the long gainer. Dalton from the shotgun. And
intercepted.
Marty with the pick. And a touchback.
And it's picked off.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside the 20, they finally come up to play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Rams offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together. That makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Second down and 10. And now on the draw. Peterson's met at the 23.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Did
he catch it? Yes! Yes, it's a catch. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far.
Yeah, he has been featured. It's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
The Rams have it at the 39.
And
it's batted down.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field. Play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Ryan from the gun.
My name Moro.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. That's his third catch of the day.
Rams understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion. But look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
Barry Barnage hauls it in.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Rams have tried to lean on the passing attack so far. And Fitzgerald's been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out, he can get yards after the catch.
And see, there's nothing there.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and
Just
getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
The Rams have it at the 29.
He didn't rule up, wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Janikowski will line up for the field goal try.
Fieldy.
The kick is good.
24-7. Right.
How important was it, Bill, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in.
People can tell because it says live.
Because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
And a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the
Wait, as a video? Mine? Probably, yeah. It'll probably be a video later. I think that happens to every live stream once it goes off.
Yeah, he's been dominant. His presence on the field, you can see it. You can
then it'll upload.
Really a lot of fun to watch.
Probably as a video, too.
Martin lines up in the backfield. First down at the 20. Doug Martin carries the football. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. No doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL
I'll subscribe back to yours.
EA Sports.
Thanks, Tim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Then you have to watch my live stream.
The Rams are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Cardinals
shut the door.
They know they just need to take it one play.
Shut the door now. They don't hear you in my video.
Smith's going to test the coverage here.
No, shut the door.
They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
We're on air here. Ooh, Los Angeles Rams.
The Rams offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, Parker.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. He's got the catch. And they are in on Peterson, but not until it was a gain of 5 on the play. The Rams are in front thanks to their quarterback.
You may not understand.
Ryan's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he is rewarding the coach. Good job by the offense here with the good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. Going for the deep ball. Benjamin makes the catch.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
On Adrian Peace.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Chung makes the tackle.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs, if you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down and 10.
Nope.
And the completion to Torrey Smith.
Torrey Smith still go. Torrey Smith, the beast.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Ryan's now completed 4 in a row. The ball
Oh,
is touchdown. Rams.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Makes the PAT. The Cardinals will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick.
My name
Scores
is
31-7. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Second down coming up.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Third and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
Selleck's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Cardinals on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down at the 48. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And a flag comes out. What a catch. One-handed.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
First and 10. Dalton. Handoff. Martin's marked down after a gain of 4.
The Cardinals, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Briggs in on the tackle.
Briggs is so strong. He can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
It's out of bounds. Incomplete. Chip shot here. And converts on the 3.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
Still got the big lead though. Dude.
Got it. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Rams have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Coming up, second down. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
First down at the 35. Looking across the middle. Two hands on the football and has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
Fitzgerald's got first down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Patrick Chung is able to bring him down.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. The Rams from the 27. And this
every single play. How about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 19. It's Mayo who brings him down. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back and batten down the hatches. This has been a one-sided occasion.
Yep.
Now moving the football to the 10-yard line. They need to get the play off. Ryan takes it from the gun. Has his man. Collins is there to take him down.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
They better hurry to get the snap. Lions got it in the gun. Got hit on the release.
The headers, everyone wants to play you. Then everyone wants to play you, right?
This has been a long drive so far.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And the interception by Patrick Chung. McDonald in on the tackle.
They
had no reason to come out here and be so feisty in the fourth quarter, getting blown out, but they come up with the interception, so hats off to them, Phil.
Well, they know, Jim, that they got to watch this film tomorrow, and if you don't play hard, your job could be in jeopardy. So I like the effort the defense gave that time. I'd like to see a little more effort by this offense as they come on the field.
It's now second down. The Rams defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Brent Selling makes the catch.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
3rd and 4. He's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Cardinals will punt the football. Smith got a chance this time. Johnson there to make the stop. And a run back of about 10. The Cardinals defense got the takeaway the last time out there with the interception, just when it looked like they might be giving up some points.
Yeah, it did look like that, but momentum is on their side now. When you make a good play on the defensive side, Jim, and it stops a scoring drive, man, it fires up the whole team.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Second down following that incompletion.
That's just finishing up nice, so we don't have to risk injury.
And it's knocked down.
After we get first, don't trust back. First
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Rams come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. And Fitzgerald there catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Rams have come. Some big plays in the passing game. Fitzgerald's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
That's his first reception today.
When you...
No.
Can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
Now 1st and 10. Gets the handle here. He's just a quick drop back. Got a flag down here.
Holding.
Holding offense.
Yeah.
Penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Second down coming up. The Cardinals will come out in the dime. Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Fitzgerald had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The kick is good.
You may not understand that I have kicked people.
That's a little bit of insurance for them with the field goal here midway through the fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was. That was a good drive by the offense and really some bad play calling on the defensive side. No wonder you're losing this game.
Benjamin won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee. The Cardinals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Dalton's lined up, empty backfield. Second and 6. And he hauls it in. And that's Grimes in on the stop.
The Cardinals do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third short.
3rd and 2. Throws the pass. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. They're in punting formation. Smith's got it on the return. Smith's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. That return's good for about 7. The Cardinals defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out. Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
Matt Ryan under center. Reaches out and grabs it. Young's taken down at the 18. The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Down and 2. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Suggs behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Run that bootleg.
Almost intercepted that time.
Was caught too.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Going to Fitzpatrick here. Going Fitz. Fitz forward.
And Fitzgerald's got it on a pass that had some heat.
He's a beast.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. Here's the first snap after the big play.
I'm going to Benjamin.
Back to the number 2, Benjamin. The Rams continue to pass the football. When they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Benjamin's been involved in so many of them.
You're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Reaches out and snatches it. Gains 19.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Which Couples takes the quarterback down.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
The Rams take it from the 23.
Fitzgerald
had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Rams take it from the 23. It's Benjamin with the football. 6 catch today so far.
That's right. Right. Get over it, Matt Ryan. See that again. Lucas. That was down with it.
He always locks in and concentrates on the catch.
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 1. And now Ryan's going to take off. Runs it across. Touchdown.
Anytime the offense is near the goal line, you've got to be alert for the quarterback moving and trying to run with the football. Nobody on the defense is watching the quarterback, and he just scrambles in easily for the touchdown.
The Rams lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. The Cardinals head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
Dalton's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. First down at the 34. Catch made. Mitchell's the one who brings him to the ground. The Cardinals use another timeout here, and Johnson's going to pull in the bullet pass. Mark him down for another reception.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
It's Johnson. Johnson's met after a gain of 13. The Cardinals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
Around the 9-yard line, failing horribly.
First and goal.
Cover this guy, but it's mother.
Pass is going out of bounds.
For 3 seconds, a terrible pass from Dalton there. I hope somehow careful. Waste makes a demon on no linebacker. Or a linebacker in general.
One more snap and we can call it a day. Dalton's going to take it from the gun. Never too late. That's a touchdown.
Well, usually I'd say this last play of the game, even though it results in a touchdown, it means nothing. But in today's game, we know fantasy football, such a big deal.
Great game.
Somebody out there is jumping up and down over that touchdown.
You get that win week 1, and it certainly takes a little bit of the edge off, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it does more than that. It takes a lot of the edge off. When you win the opening day game, you just feel like, hey, we're going to win them all, and all that hard work, it was all worth it. And the following week, you're going to listen to the coach because he led you to that first victory.
Great today. We shut them out of this game. Dougie Martin.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
Average yards per play was 8.1 per team. Under comparison, does very well. And that will be the end of our broadcast. See you next time for the next episode.
Prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.